grab that ball. I'm still doing the other things there. So apparently like what 5i has like new PB and it's going for more PB. Just keeps on rising up through the rank, eventually he'll be caught up with me and maybe one double 10 and one Honda. It's kinda slow. There we go. Control was really good, the animation was really bad. Really bad. So bad I could sit there and like manipulate it before going to the chest there still, even though I was going where I was. That was a pretty good wave, still. Almost like the same time as we were before. I just didn't have a really bad idea. That's good. Why am I always so far red on this? I'm not doing up, I don't know what I'm doing. Like way off, but still. See if it goes this way. I guess I'm always going a little bit like this, maybe. Alright. Very nice. Zone 38 is here. How high am I flying today? I don't think we're flying right in the moment. Took a moment to think about it instead. Yeah, I knew what you meant. It's more of a meme if you're thinking literally with your figuratively speaking. Because that's what we do. Good enough. Yeah, that could be better, but I didn't want to end up on that other thing over there. That would be bad. Up to 510. Nice. On the wall, dude. I wanted to turn around the other way. Do your best not to ask the question. Well, maybe you asked the right question. You just weren't ready for the answer. You never know. You never know, right? Maybe you just weren't ready. Almost like 2 seconds since grabbing your Probably like a second from the suck up or so, and then like a second from the bump against the wall. I think like 42, maybe 41. Maybe it's got like a whole nother process going on there that we don't understand. The words that I say no one understands, and I don't understand them either, so it becomes a process that no one understands. Pretty amazing. Never in there the last couple of days. Okay. Not as bad. Oh, 39. That's kind of what we're looking for so far. I haven't been totally destroyed yet. We just got ballroom and storage to do it for us though, and then mirror room. And then butler room. And clairvoyant room. Or that. One gecko. 20 seems pretty good. Kinky, how's it going? Amigo, we know that one too, Cap. Ever tried like the out of bounds any %? Yeah, I did it for like a little while. Never was interested in like really grinding it. But yeah, I did it for a while. Forget what I have, like 908 or something. I don't know why X always happens to me. I don't know. Okay, good, that's good RNG. Not perfect, but we take it. Dang, I decided to go as high as I could possibly go there. Why do I do this to myself? I find something in the moon room. Let's see what this is. With the baller cycle. Yeah. Whatever that pace was going to be, it's probably gonna be like a 30 something. Something like that. I don't know. baller cycle, who knows what that's gonna be. That's gonna be fun too. That's gonna be way too much time. Also, may not even be worth doing this. Honest. In fact, let's see. Could still technically get this boo early. I guess. I can grab this though. If I'm gonna do that, I don't need to do that. Wasn't gonna get that either. RNG is good. It's probably reset. I'm gonna have to see what I get at the end of this split here though. Probably what I'm capable of doing here. Plus I can get that might help a little. Okay. 42 maybe. $17 for one something. So I think Radzone's still losing his mind, just like me. It's all good. Exactly. It's really bad. Sheep has exited and entered again. Hello. Getting worse. That is a fact. Work is all done. You already did the work already. It's only like 9 AM. This is pretty bad, but we can see what we can do with the ending part of this. Okay, we got back to the door. Is Zerk really a name pun? Oh, wow, this could be bad. Hello. Thank you. My PB during a marathon, LOL, and LM. I think I grabbed a pearl there. I don't know if it's good or not, to be honest. Oh, for this category, so I guess that is an L and cup. I didn't read that entire thing today. For this category, so you did all portraits and marathon. I played this game as a kid. I played it like once or twice. I was too scared in the early days. Whatever that was. I'm not really saving much time. But that RNG, you figure we would save some time. Real time, you know. I only played it like 2 times or something. As a kid, because there wasn't any interest in anything as speedrunning was, and we were too scared when we played it. And by the time we were watching speedruns, and it was like, you know, and it wasn't a big deal anymore, because at that point, a new life, new age. So like 25, 24, I didn't really care anymore. Grew out of the stage. Didn't work out so well there, did it? I can save a couple seconds at least here. Assuming we don't do anything weird. Let's save a little bit more if we can get a cutscene skip. Nice and clean, nice whack in the head just in time. Doing better with that angle. As opposed to like a square. To make sure I get it. I don't know if I'd do that in PAL though, that's the thing. I waited a little bit too long there. I seem to get the door unless I get it from the side. It's kind of weird. Set boxes are weird, and then the mashing is weird. And sucked up the plate there. Saving some time. I'll probably gold that mine in a second. Maybe. Nice. Alrighty. Tread. Tread. Nice, dude. Too bad Boo Doop isn't a thing. Imagine if that was possible, what we'd have to do. I can like smell the pain already. You'd think it would have to be similar to a gem dupe, so it would have to be really fun for sure, wouldn't it? No, there. Could not have taken longer in my life. I lost a ton of time to that particularly. It's one of the reasons. For the record, the split in gold is not very good. Just for the record. Lost 3 seconds to split, and that's only 2.8 seconds more to gold. That's good. That's good. It's all about surviving tea room first, that's the problem. Have the ball, please. Appreciate it. It was really clean for a big shot, to be honest. Use something. Kind of hesitated on that. Couple things. Didn't actually hit that. Okay. What would you recommend to be good like you? Speedrunning? We're talking about this game. Just takes a lot of like I mean, I've played this game for like 3.5 years, so a lot of repetition over and over and over again, practice understanding a lot of things. Just, I mean, so much hours exactly. It's weird, I mean, it comes from anybody. Anybody who's really good at this game has a lot of hours. Some type of way. Even like blue hits who maybe like spending this game about half as long as I have still probably has like hours and just like practice is a lot bigger than mine when he does it. I was wondering about that pro, I guess we're okay. Double wasn't too bad. A man spend 45 minutes explaining area 1. Are you talking about me or are you talking about blue is? Probably would both do the same thing. Well, blue is would probably do that. Talking about me because of the tutorial, I guess. Tutorial is another thing you can do if you want to speedrun there, a tutorial. Watch a lot of good runners ask questions about the run when you start learning stuff. All that kind of stuff. Also, I know this gold is bad. I know this split was really bad in PB, so I know that's got to be pretty good. I know we gotta be doing pretty good. This looks pretty good, doesn't it? E. E. Which one did you watch? Did you watch the advanced one or the beginner or both? Because technically there's both. I noticed a lot of people watching the beginner and a lot of interest in that. That's pretty cool. I started very basic and like I learned the game. Not advanced strats right away. Yeah, I have moderators, they're just not always here. You know, they're here whenever. Michael was here earlier, technically he's one. Technically I'm one. Does that count? Just because my stream isn't a very talkative stream, so a lot of lurking happens. So even if they're here, may not really be here. Like there could be one here right now, you never know, I don't know. I'm in front of the chest. Behind the chest right there. Nice. We go T-00, exactly, the legendary man. Ty, how's it going? It's going good. This could be like, there's definitely a lot of potential in this. I'm probably going to end up thinking there's more than I actually said. At the end of the day. But that's fun that we can sit here and do this. Only like 1 second for PV cap and 2 seconds for tie for world record and 3 seconds for... I'm gonna assume this split was good because I just do good velocity splits and PBs for some reason. Ah, I thought it was away from the banana. I didn't have to worry about that. I could have avoided that if I knew it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be a problem. Now we're just losing more time. I think he switched over here. He did, yeah. I knew him as an LM speedrunner before I started streaming. A little bit. One of my first people that posted my stream randomly one day out of one of my first weeks of streaming this game was how we talked the first time. He hosted my stream when I was doing 100% LM run, and then PP did that run the 115 day. It was a fun day. I'm back with no webcam and headphone mic. Good day. So I'm guessing I could still be ahead. I don't know by how much if I do well. and I gotta deal with you for a while. And this is a problem. Oh, this gold isn't good. It's only a 511. This isn't any good at all. Rip this split too. There's too much time saving this. Slipped on the banana. Waited for troll booth for like 8 seconds. I lost like reality. I lost like 10 so seconds there in 12 seconds. And gold is a 511. I think my no out of bounds, since how that's the same as no out of bounds, I think it's like almost 5 flat or sub that, so it can be like 11 seconds better. I didn't split here because splits don't always work for me in this game. You know, you press the button and it doesn't happen. You know how that happens. I'm gonna lose time. I didn't mean to do this. It's okay. I don't have to do breaker in this run, that's a thing. Where is the flash that skips, dude? There's another one I missed there too. I don't have flashlight skips for some reason. Already lost like 3 seconds, 4 seconds already. To weird nothing. That's pretty great. This is a speed run, not really to be honest. It's ahead though. So far, I'm not sure, we're about to lose like 3 or 4 seconds probably. That was the mini. Lost a lot of time in this, and we're still ahead. Just okay. I guess it's a 350. My gold was 4 seconds better, so almost 4 seconds to gold. That gold could be like 4 seconds better than that, though probably like 3 or 4. It's not a perfect gold either. So worst case scenario, I'm like 5 seconds ahead. But I mean, 101 pace, I guess. Oh, that was good. I accidentally turned out and turned back in again. Just in front of the chest. Alright. He's up higher. Yeah, there's a weird spot to make sure he doesn't double a lot. I had a weird feeling he would be up there. Higher was a possibility. Here we go. Even if I have to blast it, at least I got it this time. Or 11. This split is similar to No Out of Bounds too. I don't know what my goal is. Well, it would be the other route to No Out of Bounds, though. I'd do the breaker route now. So I'd have to remember what my split was in the other run, or the other route, which I don't know. I don't even know it in breaker route, so I couldn't help you there either. How did I never? I was gonna say it. Never grab onto you at any point. I was gonna be confused for a second. Sitting there like vacuum locked on the whole time. I keep doing it too early lately. And not actually getting the heart to happen at all. It's kind of a problem. Go down the whole time. You. Get that? Oh, there we go. I was still a gold on that split, even though I lost a couple seconds. That's interesting. Must have lost more time in the first split than I thought. Well, I guess that split could have been better in my PB, but I don't know it because it doesn't split there. That makes sense, right? That's what it was. I still lost time because of the split, because it's like a better split. Kinda makes sense, right? And that was not the right thing to do at all. Yo. How'd you not spawn when I was over there? I turned directly in the middle of the room. Why didn't you not spawn over there? Did a flash I shouldn't have done. That probably may be close to Rib Run. Close on it. Close. It's gotta be like 7 or 8 seconds or more on it. Jarvis. Here. That guy's so hard to suck up. This run could be way better even if I do somehow PB by 1 or 2 seconds. Or beyond. I think the roof key split was pretty good from what it looks like, even though it didn't split there. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I was really good at I'm just a little bit over in the chest there. Still only lost like 2 seconds in that split. Interesting. I know I didn't get the YOLO in PV, that would be like a second and a half, but still. I don't know if I got the cutscene skip either, probably not. Jarvis wasn't the fastest suck up, but what is a fast Jarvis suck up? Really, what is one? Okay, remember this, I don't need to do this. Like no out of bounds, I can do this. What? Alright. Because I already have ice, I don't have to go get it. Something that's different. And I have the big one grabbing onto me, that's kind of good. Yeah, go right there, that works. Not sure how you spawn when I was looking right at you, but elements are kind of weird. That's tend to just spawn anyway. I see the stream like my water line died or wants to, but it did not. I thought it doubled there. Oh no, it's kind of... It's trying. I'm guessing it's about to die for a little while. We're still recording though, we'll keep going. I won't answer that question about Mario Golf because you probably can't see me. Tie. Waiting for it to actually disconnect here. It was the same time that I died last time, pretty convenient. Huh? It's not even saying disconnected, it's just dropping. Kinda weird. Doesn't say that it dropped or anything. It's really weird. Is it gonna drop? Or, I mean, you could like... No, it's not you, although you can't hear me say that. See if that stops at some point. If not, I'll just come back after the run's over. Yep. Because I'm still recording right now. So YouTube material. VPV. Which I don't know about that yet. Maybe. Okay, switched out of that, he's not in here. What? I am bad at this game. Beyond measure, dude. I think I could technically still PBS the sad part. Let's see if we come back now. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the first part of the stream. We're practicing Van Gogh with the splits happening at the same time. See me right now. I haven't recorded, it's fine. Just in case. I can PB by like 2 seconds or something. Actually 2 cycles sitting in. And found him really slowly and still. That's really good, that's really good. Well, hello. Mart's popping up in the restream of the Game Cup. Am I gonna be ahead? No, no. I forget that I lose like 3 seconds in the final split, but still. Yeah, I'll have a chance. Because technically I lost 4 seconds in the final split, yeah. So I got hit by an exploder on world record pace and then hit the wall going into the cutscene. So as long as I don't do that, could be a couple seconds. This is like the same situation I was in earlier in this run. What was the Marts today? We just drop stream for a little while, internet kind of drops out for like 5 minutes and comes back, I don't know. Did the exact same minute they did last time. Pretty great. We're recording though, so it's fine. You want to see what happened later, which wasn't too much. Let's see, because I like 2 cycles city remove, 1 cycle CP. There's pretty good dust piles. I went for the YOLO door and the exploder was right in front of the door. Try to get it. Didn't have to do that. The mini is still here. So I can get to 101, 40, 9 or 50 with this. The mini is always here. Because now everyone still appeared here after the drop stream. Seriously, this insanity could be like at least 20 seconds better. At realistically. Like, well, at least 15 or 20. It's gotta be at least. There's so much stuff happened. Clairvoyant was the good split in this run. Everything else is kind of like, you know, wasn't even like that great, but it was better. It wasn't like a really good gold. Good. An interesting angle. Yeah, I started a little early because of the angle, and we still have a chance. It's fine. If we didn't do that big double thing at the very end where we almost left, it would have been okay. So. On 150. Hey.